I'm pissed off because I just lost a $10,000 contract. And as you all know, I'm trying to quit my 9 to 5, and this is not helping. Last week, I had a meeting with a potential client that I was doing a mentor program with for this year. I submitted the purchase order. I submitted everything that was needed, and the purchase order was supposed to be coming back. I did not get the purchase order yet. I was excited. We were literally at the planning the dates phase. But her principal wanted to meet with me, and we met. We had a great conversation. It seemed like we had a great conversation. I don't know. These things can be a little finicky sometimes, I guess, but it seemed like we had a great conversation. But I just got an email that said, hey, we're going to do it next school year, 2026, 2027 school year, as opposed to doing it this school year. Now, listen, I'm fine with us doing it at a later time, but I need it now. That doesn't help me quit my job now. That doesn't help get me the result that I want now. It doesn't help me to do what I need, like to be, especially because I'm already counting that money. So now I have to take that money back off of my books, and then at some point in time, put that money back on the books. Hopefully, this is why you need a CRM. This is why I use my CRM. This is why I'm confident in the methods that I have. Now, they did invite me to an event where I can be a vendor on, I believe it was May 20th or something like that. They did invite me to be a vendor at that event, which would put me in front of even more schools, which is a great thing. I'm definitely going to take advantage of that opportunity. But again, we already had a purchase order in. Like I wonder if the county is still going to send me the PO if she does not, if she doesn't rescind that PO. I wonder if the county will still send me that PO. If the county still sends me that PO, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finagle my way in there and say, hey, you know, we still have this PO that's already out, and I would hate for this money to not be used and to go to waste. Why don't we plan a couple of other events that we can do? Something that I learned in entrepreneurship is that you can't wait for businesses to tell you how they can use you. You have to tell them how they can use you. And that's what I'm good at. I'm good at telling people, hey, you know, you can use me for this. I come with ideas, and because I come with ideas, they go, man, I didn't even think about that. That actually could work. A lot of times what I realize when I'm talking to business owners is I realize that they just need someone to flush out these ideas with and talk intentionally about growing their business and how their business can grow and what are the goals for their business. When you understand what the goals are for a business and you understand how to help them grow, it makes the process of doing business with them much easier because you're going into it solving the problem. So I'm going into each one of these schools solving the problem. Now, I understand that schools have the same problems. Every school, majority of the schools that I'm working with, they have the same problems. Behavior, reading, writing, and math levels, truancy. Those are the big three. Those are the issues that I'm solving for schools. I can reduce truancy. I can increase educational levels in reading, writing, and math, as well as I can reduce behaviors, reduce behavior issues, behavior concerns. So as much as oh my God, I'm so frustrated right now, bro. Like that, like you ever get something, you ever get a contract and you already thinking in your head how you going to spend the money? Like that's where I'm at with this money. I was already contemplating on where I was going to spend this money, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm guessing. On the other side, I had a meeting today with a client to do their social media marketing and social media branding. Now it is for a bar slash restaurant, as he so elegantly put it to me today. He wants to be a craft beer bar that also has a restaurant, not a restaurant that has craft beer. So if the focus is going to be on craft beer in marketing, then we want to make sure that we are hitting the target audience of craft beer with a restaurant twist, if you will. Their food is really good. They have 160 craft beers, which is an insane amount of craft beers, but they have 150 craft beers. And this is, this is when this is my work phone, and my work phone is going off, and I'm trying to do my business stuff. And this is why I want to quit, guys, because in real time, I have to do work stuff. Even when I'm done this, I have to do work stuff after after putting out this video. But it went well. Now I did pitch him $5,000 a month, which did not go over well. He's not that big of a business. I think we're looking at somewhere closer to about $1,000 a month. But we're going to do the first 30 days free, but we're going to measure. We have to make sure we have our KPIs in place, key performance indexes. We have to make sure we have our KPIs in place so that we know what we're measuring. Are we measuring traffic? Are we measuring revenue? Are we measuring sales on a certain night? Essentially, what I want to do is what he wants to do is he wants to grow his brand, and he wants to increase revenue. So, okay, how do we grow your brand and increase revenue at the same time? Well, number one, if we're looking at growing the brand, we have to get more eyes on the brand. And the best way to get more eyes on the brand is to post more content. He has someone right now that is running his social media content, but they're only doing 2 posts a week in their graphics at that. We know that in order to capture the atmosphere of a bar restaurant, you're going to need way more than pictures. You're going to need, for these different events that you have that are coming out, you're going to need someone to come in, capture these moments, capture the aesthetics of this, and post this information and clip it up and be able to post it. The person who's running the social media right now is not doing that. I don't know if they're capable of doing that because technology is a real thing. So I lost $10,000. The $5,000 that I thought I was going to get, he looked at it and was like, boy, we're a small business. I don't know if we're going to do that. But so it's going to be free for the first 14 to 30 days. I haven't decided yet. And then for the first 90 days, we're going to go at a flat rate of $1,000 for 90 days. And then we'll do a 90-day review. And then based off of the 90-day review, we're going to have to revisit the investment, because I understand from an entrepreneur, business owner standpoint that you don't want to be the only one taking a risk when you're working with a marketing team. And I think that's what a lot of social media marketing agencies, they get wrong, is that they just want to do the work and not get paid for the result. I'd rather get paid for the result as opposed to just doing the work. I've had people approach me many times and they say, hey man, look, I can help you sell out your event. I can help you sell out your event. And I'm like, well, what if the event doesn't sell out? And they're like, well, I did my job. I still get paid. And I'm like, well, you did your job, but it wasn't successful. So why can't you do the job and do it and be successful in doing the job? So for me, I'm confident in what it is I do. I'm willing to make a deal with you. You can pay the rate. You can pay the rate, which is $2,500 or $5,000, or if we're doing a big event, or I can go in on this with you. But if I go in on it with you, then I'm expecting half of the proceeds because I'm going to do half the work. And that for me kind of breaks the ice and settles those feelings of, if he's so confident that he's going to come in and do the work and take half of whatever half is, now it's, hey, we're at the casino. Do you want to gamble that this isn't going to work, or do you want us to gamble that this is going to work? And so now that I lost that contract, this deal didn't work out to be 5,000 like I thought it was going to. I pegged this business for being able to handle a $5,000 bill, but apparently they were not. So I have to make some more calls. There's a event that I did not get on the books that was about 2,500, which I can't get that on the books, but still at least 7,500 out there somewhere. I have no idea what I'm going to do to make up that 7,500, but I am going to do something. The end of the school year is drawing near, and because the end of the school year is drawing near, it's less likely that schools will bring you in if you haven't already been speaking to them about coming into their schools already. And I think that's part of the reason why I got a little bit of pushback from this one school. So my advice to you, and I'm going to take this advice as well, is number one, don't count your chickens before they hatch. And then number two, keep working. The best time to slay an alligator is right after the alligator has eaten, because the alligator is tired and comfortable. I got tired and I got comfortable. I said, oh, well, I've got an extra $10,000. That's the patio right there. It's 10,000 right there, but can't get comfortable. Cannot get comfortable, man. So this is day 2 of vlogging my journey to quit my 9-to-5 and live out my dream. This is probably a learning lesson day for sure, but I've learned a lesson. I'm going to take it. I'm going to do something with it, and I'm going to apply it to the rest of the day, and I'm going to apply it to tomorrow. So thank y'all so much. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button so that you can keep up with me. Follow me along on this journey. I still have to read today. I still have to study my vocabulary words today. I still have to study my Spanish today, and I still have to practice my writing today. But before we go to sleep tonight, we're gonna get everything done. Got to. See y'all in the